Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They go play action. Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. Here's Mariota. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission, that's their challenge, and you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know at the beginning of the season you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is the tight end Fant. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Mariota's pass complete to number 81. 56. Hey, pick it up, defense.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treat it as such.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this certainly confirms all the chatter, how big of a final weekend this is. For the moment, the 6th seed is theirs, but it'll take a victory to officially lock that down.
I hear the excitement in your voice about this.
Or nervousness, both ways.
Either way,
both ways.
But you know, I've never met a player.
Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now Elliott, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Mariota now. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
A look now at how Denver is going to line up defensively. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a
3rd and goal, Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Next to score, Titans 7, Broncos nothing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Looking to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down. 3 down.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Here's a quick throw out wide to Humphries. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 2nd
and 5. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mariota able to find Shaheen here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Off the play fake, Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Let's go. A gain of 16 yards. First down. 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
56, boys, 56. Check 56. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Corbin stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It got his man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better? Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Mariota. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. On 2nd down now, Corbin. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is the tight end Fant. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and inches. This is Fant on the short completion, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. So we have come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. A busy final day of the regular season, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Right there, 54 Mike. He's scared. Jam.
Back to throw here. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get it.
On second down, it's Taylor. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's the 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mariota, he gets it to Humphreys. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On 2nd and a yard. Mariota, quick hitter here, it's complete.
Let's go, baby.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Mariota now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now a second down throw for Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Mariota again toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Around the NFL, third quarter from Foxborough. The Patriots have moved in front of the Dolphins now, and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40, the 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown, Titans. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Broncos 16. Stephen Gostkowski sets the kickoff.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 39-yard line.
Down! 90 Wolf! Watch by 4. Watch the slant. Speed grip! Speed grip! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
A gain of 15 yards.
60 out more!
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Shift! Ready? Shift!
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Come on, fellas.
Automatic first down.
Here we go, here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Double tight. Double tight. Forward and punt.
The first
Your boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's great.
Go. 30 base.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike,
Yeah.
I'm here all day.
Holding. Offense.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Boom! I see you, boy. I see you.
Let's go.
number 30, Philip Lindsay.
Yeah!
Got it.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown.
Key to tight end, key to tight end.
Brings up
4
third
down,
down.
4 down.
Cut up.
The third down pass. Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Myers. Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 17. The Titans take over.
We got
first
this.
down at their own 25-yard
50.
line.
56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
At the 34-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, Broncos 19.
Go, go, go. Switch, switch, switch.
17.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
A loss of 2 yards.
Right there, 56. Hey, let's get in them holes. Go, go, run, run, run.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
All day.
Taron Johnson brought him down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Who that? Who that? No, no, no. That's it, baby.
J.J. Watt on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up
Heavy on the
second
edges,
and
heavy on the
12
edges.
at the 40-yard line.
Easy work.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott.
3-3.
8 yards. And it's Mariota's pass intended for Adam Shaheen. Incomplete. It's now 4th down. Brett Kern in punt formation.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Go now. 8 read.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 24. Check 24.
The ball carried by
Get ready.
Deshaun Evans on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Run, 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 run.
60 Pittsburgh.
A gain of 6.
3 down, 3 down.
And the
Hey,
Broncos
check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Philip Lindsay on the
He
carry.
wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
play.
Brings up second and 12.
All right, T, let's check. All right, T.
The
Watch out, watch out.
14-yard line.
Watch out. Run, 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 run.
Number 23, the ball carrier.
Ready?
The
10
tackle
2
made by Harold Landry.
Tight end left. Tight end left.
It's a gain of
Outside.
5. Brings up third and 7.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 or.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Big River. Big River.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
AP Gators.
Mike by four. Mike by four.
First down.
Pretty quiet, D.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We played to win. Let's go.
12 more yards. That's another Broncos
10 lower.
first down.
54.
First and 10
Here
at
we
the
go.
24-yard line.
Hey, push. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Pushing a foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Set. 90 roll.
Go, boys. Let's go.
Sit up. Now.
Blitz, blitz.
The pass on first down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up second and
60
2.
outlaw.
for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Go.
54, right there. 54, Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
It's a loss of 2.
That's where you belong.
Third and 4.
15, run. 15 line.
Time to go, night.
The third down pass.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
Results in a 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt. The Cavaliers score. It's the score. Broncos 22. Titans 17.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
59, 56.
Tight right. So up there, check the outside there.
Come on now, let's go.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A gain of 12. First down, Titans.
Check, 47. Watch the run. Watch the 6.
Mariota's pass. Intended for number 35. Incomplete.
Tight end right.
It's now second down.
Easy. Watch 89.
Mariota's pass. Forced to the ground and incomplete.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Mariota's pass.
I'm coming after you.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
All day, baby, all day. 56. Check, 56. It's a party now. Whoa.
Mariota's pass.
Boom!
Takes to Ezekiel Elliott. It's a gain of 7.
He's tight right here.
Second and 3. At the 32-yard line. Number 35, the ball carrier. Brought down at the
56.
50-yard line.
Mike, 56. Right there. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Holding. Offense.
56 is the Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Mariota's pass.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
To number 16. A gain of 14. First down, Tennessee.
Check Mike 47. All day.
Mariota's pass. Intended for Aaron Shaheen. Incomplete.
Tight end left.
It's
Alert.
second down and 10.
Three down.
Mariota's pass. Complete to Aaron Shaheen. A gain of 9.
You ain't going nowhere.
Third down. Mariota's pass. Intended for number 35. Incomplete.
Mike,
It's fourth down.
56. Remote this. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 30 base.
Mike's 54. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Put up. Get it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
So now Mariota and the Titans down by 5, 2:21 the time left. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. Now Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
All day. We coming all day.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Broncos, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around.